still stand by him and, you know.
And he's still incredibly intelligent, as strange as he looks. If you listen to
Yeah.
some of the commentary tracks he's done commentary for the Deer Hunter, for the European DVD at least.
Right, and You're the Dragon.
And You're the Dragon, and they're fantastic. Like, you know, just to hear him talk and tell stories, you know, he's got his wits about him. He's the smart.
I'd love to have hear him do one for this, but I think he really feels that like, I made this picture and everything that you have any questions, it's all in the film. You just watch the film and, you know, you learn everything. Yeah.
I thought it was kind of interesting that Walken was really kind of played it straight. You didn't see those quirky moments with him that you do in so many other subsequent films. He's just got that unique character to him.
Walken is in this picture I mean he's doing the cold hard stone killer, and that's how he's introduced in the picture. But there's moments of incredible warmth with him, and there's a lot of anguish in this film. And Christopherson, as far as I'm concerned, should have gotten an Oscar for this. I mean, it's a very understated performance, but I feel like I know everything that this character is going through as I'm watching it, and the anguish that he I mean, that death scene when Ella dies and he's sobbing. I mean, I think he gets one or two sobs out, and he says, "Ella, don't die," and he's just, and he was going through a divorce at the time with Rita Coolidge, and he said to Cimino at some point on the set, said, "I don't know if I can finish this," and Michael took him aside and said, "Look, Chris, use the pain that you're going through for the part. It's almost like it's fate that, you know," and he did. He used it for the picture, and it works beautifully.
It's interesting you bring up Walken, because his performance in this reminds me a little bit of what he did in The Dead Zone, where he was kind of very cold. But the interesting thing is that, and I don't know if Walken got the part in Dead Zone because of this, but Cimino was originally going to direct The Dead Zone. And I've never seen the article, but I know that Stephen King had written an article where he blasted Cimino. He did not like Michael Cimino, but then again, he didn't like Stanley Kubrick either. But I always kind of wondered if Walken was attached with Cimino, you know, on the film, and then he just stayed on when Cronenberg took over. And speaking of quirky moments, there's one in this film that I love with Walken, and it's when he's back in the room with Ella, and you know, she makes him pay her. And he's sitting there, and he starts to nod off.
It's go to sleep.
And then he jumps awake just as she's undressing. And I'm like, that was kind of a cute little Walken-y moment that always sticks out for me.
There's beautiful little moments like that in this, just, you know, that wouldn't, you know, be throwaway things in another film, but to this, it's kind of you know, that's kind of the style of the picture, is watching for those little things like that, little quirky things like that. Yes, Rob?
I get to be the guy to say.
Wrap it up.
You want to do the trivia thing?
Yeah.
Sure. We ran The Shortcut last night, which is 149 minutes. What other film that was 149 minutes that was released last year got the same exact reception and treatment that this picture got? Last year. Very big. I mean, everybody heard about it.
I know what you're talking about.
John
And
Carter?
don't take out your iPhones and look it up either.
Phones are supposed to be off.
Is it John
What's that?
Carter?
Phones are supposed to be off.
Yeah, well, it's if you think about it, what was the one picture last year that got scathing reviews and critics told you to stay away, and big budget, and the main personality connected with it got kicked to the curb the way Cimino did on this picture? So all over yes,
Lone Ranger?
you got it.
I saw that and I liked it.
I